I'm Eva Kantor,
I'm Fred Berger.
and we are the father-daughter writing team behind 16 Bars and Waiting.
The idea originally started with some of Eva's experiences that she told me about, as well as the experiences of a friend who was in a situation where they actually had a very good friend who was in danger of deportation, and even though they were not in love and one of them was gay, they decided that they would get married to help him stay in the U.S.
It took us probably, it's kind of an idea that we've been tinkering around with for a few years, but once we really sat down to write it, it probably took between 6 months and a year of a few different drafts, having friends read it, getting some different comments. And this is the first script that I've ever written.
And it's the first TV sitcom that I've ever worked on. I have written screenplays before and worked with students at a community college where I taught screenwriting, but never worked with television, so that was unique for me.
We entered Scriptapalooza TV to get really just some feedback on our script. We kind of wanted to see what some professionals would think of it, if it had, legs, if it had anywhere that it could go, and we were really pleasantly surprised with, placing and we also received some really great feedback that we've been working on and reworking into a new draft of our script.
And that feedback really helped us to kind of decide what needed to stay, what needed to go, and how we could smooth things out and make it a more consistent screenplay. So the idea of being involved in Scriptapalooza was important for us mainly because of that feedback. And so it's gone through a number of iterations where we've rewritten it a number of times to get it to a point where we're kind of happy with it right now.
We were kind of discussing the if you could write for any TV show question, and we both kind of thought that it would be Modern Family because it's such a great ensemble piece, and we really love each character. They're so specific and unique in who they are, what they want, and their own kind of rules for living. And so it's just something we think would be
That would be a lot of
explore.
fun. The nice thing about Modern Family that we both like is that each character gets a chance to shine, and they work as such a great ensemble group. And clearly the writers think about that very carefully. So that would be a great show to be involved in.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.